Hi, this is Tom Maxon, LMT, from Tom Heal's blog and many other things. I just took a class yesterday called Deep Tissue Therapies. There's my snazzy certificate. It was from Bodyworker Seminars, which is a tag team married couple, Heath and Nicole Reed. They really put on a great class, made me really rethink some things. I've been doing deep tissue massage pretty much since I started back in '03. From the top, my mentor, the owner of Space Coast Health Institute, Jody Stork, taught me several techniques that she developed by working on the Miami Dolphins football team, especially Joe Montana. There were pictures around her office of her and Joe Montana, who was like 5 times her size. And, that was my very first perspective of how I can produce big results in big people who need deep therapeutic massage. And it always amazes me throughout the years now, like a decade of working in the massage field, that there is always more to learn. There's always more techniques. There's ways to get deeper work without hurting myself. And Heath and Nicole in this class really, presented some more views of things that I hadn't really thought of before. Specifically, one of the factoids that really blew my mind was Heath said 60% of your lung capacity is in your back, because people tend to think that their lungs are up here in the top of the chest. They take a deep breath, your chest moves, so we think, oh, well, our lungs are right here. But 60% of the volume of your lungs is actually in your back portion, your dorsal area of the, all those muscles that get bound up and locked up every day. All these people, they're on the computer like me and got their arms out there all the time, and the back of the whole thoracic area is just locking down on top of those ribs. And there's layers and layers upon layers of fascia and muscles that keep you from breathing as well. And the image that stuck out to me from that came to mind was a horse. If you're riding on horseback and they're like running, if you're going fast, their whole rib cage is expanding and contracting and moving under you, like in between your legs, but you're on their back. If you looked down underneath in their like chest area, that's not as important to the breathing as their back and these big ribs and the like bellows motion under your saddle. So, or like a dog panting, you can really see the ribs, and you realize that there's a difference between petting the back of a dog along their spine than, rubbing their chest, and the difference in the breathing patterns. So that just is one more facet of why it's so important to get massage, especially for anyone athletic or anyone who likes to breathe, which hopefully is everyone. So that was really cool to me. There were a lot of factoid kind of things like that they would just spout off, and I was like, whoa, that was huge knowledge. My brain has to adjust to that perspective of something that I hadn't thought of before. So good on them. Really, I feel has helped me improve my mindset. I mean, this is yesterday and I haven't done a massage since I left the class. But great. I'm excited to learn more from them. I'm going to see Heath and Nicole again tomorrow for cranial sacral therapy. And just want to mention, I'm a massage envy therapist, and I've been to several classes that they've facilitated now, and this is the best by far, this Bodyworker seminar. They, I think, are very aware of massage envy protocols and procedures and how to speak to us in a way that we will understand how to use this stuff every day. You know, last year I took a sports massage class at Cortiva Institute, and it was a great class, but it was all about day of event massage. So at least every clinic I've worked for, it's very rare that we go do any public events outside of the Massage Envy clinic. So in this case, every single thing we learned could be applied on a daily basis to 99% of clients who ask for deep tissue techniques. So I'm excited to put it to work. Thank you, Heath and Nicole. Have a great night.